Now we will see what happened in our country when God blessed their obedience.
So Bradford said from here forward, they parceled out the land and they said everybody's going to take some responsibility for themselves. We'll still help each other in terms of the workload, but everyone's going to own stuff and you're going to work and when people got skin in the game, as they prayed and as they learned how to work and to reap the benefits of their labor, there was an inherent exhilaration to what they were doing, and guess what happened? They ended up with a bumper crop.
So what was the result? In the first year after they went to private property, actually their stores tripled. And every year it just got better and better, to the point where eventually they had surpluses. So when the Puritans began arriving and settling in New England as well, they had ample provisions to be able to sell and share their additional stores with the Puritans.
So we can see that God uses our honoring and respecting what he started with in the book of Genesis, that God's put Adam there. He put him in the garden. He started working, and then he started to benefit the fruit of his own labor. And I think that's the thing that right there with the first Puritan experiment, they learned early on that God has got to be engaged in how we are going to prosper. At the same time, we've got to take ownership and have a strategy that works.
We have seen a clear and historical restoration of abundance when God's image bearers discover their mistake, turn from it, and confess that they need his wisdom instead of their understanding. Let's jump ahead to America's first land battle fought on foreign soil, using historical material which was obtained from the United States Navy Historical Archives. Please take out your Marine Corps handout and feel free to sing verse 1 of the Marine Corps hymn. To be economically informed, it may be useful to know what went on in Tripoli in the early 1800s. As early as the 1500s, tobacco had become popular in the courts of Europe, creating demand across the continent. Just before the Barbary Wars, U.S.-born inventor Eli Whitney had patented the cotton gin, a machine that revolutionized the production of cotton by greatly speeding up the process of removing seeds from cotton fiber.